All right, let's talk moons. The moon has always been a source of fascination for humanity, inspiring myths, poetry, and even scientific exploration. But today we're diving into something a little more specific and unique. Specifically, April's full moon, which is a micromoon. Yes, you heard that right, a micromoon. It's not just a regular full moon, it's a celestial event with its own special characteristics. So, what makes it so unique? Let's break it down. Now, you might be asking, what even is a micromoon? It's a term that might sound new to some, but it's actually a fascinating phenomenon tied to the moon's orbit. Well, let me break it down for you. The moon doesn't orbit Earth in a perfect circle. Instead, its path is more like an oval, what we call an elliptical orbit. This means the moon's distance from Earth changes as it moves along its orbit. At certain points, the moon is closer to Earth, and at others, it's farther away. These points are known as perigee when it's closest, and apogee when it's farthest. When a full moon coincides with the apogee, we get what's called a micromoon. It's the opposite of a supermoon, which happens at perigee. The micromoon appears smaller and dimmer in the sky compared to a supermoon. This April micromoon peaked yesterday, April 12th, at 8:22 p.m. ET. It's a subtle yet beautiful reminder of the moon's dynamic relationship with Earth. And here's a fun fact, it's the smallest of the 3 micromoons in 2025. That's right, this year has 3 micromoons, and April's is the tiniest of them all. Compared to the year's largest supermoon in November, this micromoon is about 14% smaller and 30% dimmer. While the difference might not be obvious to the naked eye, is a fascinating contrast when you compare images or use a telescope. But hey, let's be real, the size difference is subtle when you're just glancing up. To most of us, it's still the same enchanting moon we've always admired. However, grab a photo or compare images and you'll see the magic. The micromoon's smaller size and dimmer glow become more apparent when you look closely. Now, you might have heard this full moon called a pink moon. But spoiler, it's not actually pink. The name comes from a wildflower called Phlox subulata, which blooms in early spring and has a vibrant pink hue. This flower, also known as moss pink, carpets the ground in certain regions, signaling the arrival of spring. The moon's name is a nod to this seasonal bloom. What you actually see is a stunning white golden hue thanks to sunlight reflecting off the moon's surface. It's simple yet breathtaking. Want the best view? Head to a spot away from city lights. The darker the surroundings, the more vivid the moon appears. Binoculars or a telescope can really level up your moon-gazing game. You'll get to see craters and details you'd never catch with the naked eye. And hey, while you're marveling at the micromoon, remember this, the celestial dance of the moon's orbit is a reminder of just how dynamic and intricate our universe is. Whether it's a micromoon or a supermoon, it's always worth looking up. The night sky holds wonders that connect us to the vastness of space. So, did you catch April's micromoon? If not, don't worry, there's always something magical happening in the night sky. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite moon-related phenomenon? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to hit that like button for more cosmic content. See you next time.